it's here today. Julie and Milo show is coming your way on Passive.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is April 5th, 2021. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. My dear friend Milo. Milo, could you please say hello?
Hey, how you guys doing? It's Milo from Nashville, Tennessee.
Thank you, Milo. Milo, every day I wake up, I feel very blessed because I have food to eat. I have clear water to drink. I have a place to live and I can breathe and I feel so alive. And I feel even more blessed once I get to know you, once I get to know about OnPassive. OnPassive is an artificial intelligent information technology, and it is a blessing to the world from Mr. Ash Mofar. Mr. Ash Mofar is our CEO of OnPassive. Behind OnPassive is a community of people. We gather together, we help each other. We are a big family. We connecting, we share our blessings. We there when our family needs. We cry when our family cry. We laugh when our family laugh. And I'm so blessed to be here with you, Milo. Every day, you and I get together, sit down, and get to talk about OnPassive. Today, we don't have a guest here with us, but we have a topic that we want to talk about. So Milo, could you please let us know what topic are we talking about today?
Yeah, Julie, it is fun to sit and sometimes just talk between me and you about different things. And we have requests come in and stuff. And we had someone request that how is Own Passive going to help the farmer, or how is it going to help rural areas? So we would like to discuss that today. So that's what we're going to be discussing.
Awesome, Milo. Thank you so much. Milo, so let's start it. I have a farm. I'm in a small town. I don't have that many people. So how does OnPassive can help me as an individual, and how does it help my farm as a business?
Well, Julie, I think a couple things we have to realize is regardless what you do, Own Passive is going to be able to help you. Now you have to look at it from where you're standing to see how it's going to help you. So let's just take, for example, you have a farm, and let's say you have cows on your farm. Okay. Now, a couple of things that it's going to be able to do is you'll be able to share data with a lot of other cow farmers. Okay. You would be able to share your data. What do you feed them? How they grow? That type of thing, and it will actually providing all that data. All of a sudden, we get better cows, we get better meat, and all of that. It's going to help everybody in that way. It's no different than some of the communities. Maybe they've joined over the year 4-H and different farmers associations and stuff that actually sends the messages out via newsletter or something like that. Well, now you have this data that is actually in the computer that you can just look at, and you can track things, and when you do that, all of a sudden you can see what works and what doesn't work, and like I said, it binds a community together so that now it's not just you doing it. There's a whole bunch of people that are doing the same thing. That's one of the ways it will help.
So does OnPassive provide me with a website? How do I do that? I'm here. I just know how to vegetable or plants, and how to feed cows, and I do all that. But on the internet side of it, I don't know how to put a website together. Does OnPassive help me with that?
Absolutely. That's the beauty of Own Passive, and the other thing that we need to look at as farmers or rural areas, they might not be as much internet and stuff there. The service might be spotty, but now remember, things are changing. And with Own Passive being the new internet, a lot of that internet is gonna end up being overhead. So it's gonna be satellites. So where now only 60% of the world gets the internet, that is going to change to 100%, which means there's going to be 40% more people getting the internet. What does that mean? That means 40% more customers, 40% more people that's going to be involved that will be able to give their data that gives you better idea of the data. And remember, we're using AI now. So the AI can actually bring all those people that say are cattle owners into a certain area, or a gardener, you know, a farmer. And now also remember that being that you don't have a website, and you bring up a good point there, you don't know about website, we don't need to know anything. That's the cool part with OwnPassive. Now you can learn as much as you want, but you don't have to know any of it. So in other words, if you want to put together a website, you can. It's just drag and drop. You can do that. You can look at a template maybe and put your own information in there, your own pictures in there, make your website how you want it. Now, what can you do with that website? Well, there's a lot of things you can do. Number one, if you want to sell something locally, well, you could sell, I think they call it farm to table now, where, you know, farmers can actually sell their produce, and they can sell their beef or their pork or whatever. They can sell it right to the public through the means of a website. Now, I don't know how all that works. I'm not a farmer, but I know that there's going to be means for that, which is going to put them light years ahead of where they are now. You know, and of course you have the VPN, which makes it faster, and it's secure. It's a secure website. So there's just so many possibilities. And of course you have OWallet, which is a way that, you know, things could be paid for, you know, and stuff. And I mean, it's probably not something that you want to ship, but I mean, who knows? Maybe someone looks at your product and they want to buy a whole bunch of it. Well, you could ship it, you know.
Wow, that's beautiful. So let me summarize what you just said, Milo. So basically, OnPassive will be able to help me with my business by, first of all, help me with my website. Either give me the tools or doing that for me. Not only that, it's also, I can start sharing my information on that website that OnPassive does it for me. Not only that, OnPassive will also bring customers to my business. And how much does that cost me? That seems like a lot of things that OnPassive can do for me.
It's a whole $97 one time out of your pocket. That's it. You know, to become a founder. And then you pay a one-time fee, which is an introduction fee, an activation fee of your wallet, and the first month subscription, which is going to be somewhere under $250. And that's it. From that point on, everything is, you know, you know, the company brings in people that pays your subscription, so you don't have to worry about anything after that. So it's a beautiful idea. It's a great concept, and I'm just excited about all the people that it can help. I can't think of anyone in the world in any business that this cannot help if we just look at it in a constructive manner.
Wow, so OnPassive is going to build a website for me. I'll share my information. They drive traffic, they bring me customers, and they also have a, you said a OWallet for me to be able to receive customers' payment.
Right.
And all of that. It seems like it's a complete digital system or solution for my business, and it only cost me $97. Okay, so I become a founder. I become a founder of OnPassive for $97. And then what do I do after? Do I wait till they call me? And then how much does it cost me every month, Milo?
It's not gonna cost you anything out of pocket. Now you will be paying that if it's $250 or whatever that subscription fee is, you will be paying, but now remember, that's out of profit. So you don't have to worry about it. It's money that's coming out, but it's not coming out of your pocket, in other words.
Okay, so Milo, I have $7 and I become a founder of OnPassive. And then OnPassive will provide me with the website, allowed me to share my information about my business, right? And then not only that, it allowed me to accept payment from that OWallet that you're saying, right? And then not only that, On Passive will bring customers to my business, right? And it's only cost me $97. Is there anything else I have to pay out of my pocket, or just the $97 at the beginning?
No, remember there's $97 at the beginning, and then you have to activate your wallet. You have to pay that first month subscription, which is going to be $250 or less. Okay, you have to pay that a one-time fee. Once that's done, then everything else, even though you're paying, it's not out of your pocket. It's paid out of profit each month. So people come in, then now it pays for your subscription. And there's a whole lot more to Own Passive than this. One of the other things that I would like to bring up, especially for farmers and stuff, is you have Ocademy. Ocademy is a beautiful system for learning and teaching. And so you can take the farmers that have been around for a long time, and they can teach people to how to be more productive, how to make better plants, how to raise better cows. All that stuff can be put into Own Passive, and the farmers can share that information. And they do very well on the Own Passive side also, because remember, as a farmer comes in to look at that information, they get a 7-day subscription to Own Passive. Well, everyone loves Own Passive, all the software and materials that you have there. Well, all of a sudden they become founders, or they become members, resellers, or customers, and now you're getting a subscription paid to you from them. The company will bring them in. They do all the selling, everything, through chat box and stuff like that, through your website. So it's a beautiful thing.
Wow. So if I need to hire a new person, a new desk person to help me talk to my customer, I really don't need to do that, because I was planning to hire another gal to help me with that. So when On Passive, when I joined On Passive, I don't really need another helper to help me with that, right? You said something about chat box.
Yeah, so what happens is when people come to your website, it will sell them on whatever you have. No, I don't, whatever your product is or whatever you're wanting to do. If you've got a website there, and even if you don't have anything, it's still going to sell them on you, Julie. Julie has a site, and people are coming to that site that maybe have read something about Own Passive, or Own Passive found out that they like this or they like that, something that Own Passive has. They bring them there, they sell them on that product. Once they sell them, get the subscription, well, guess what? Guess who gets a commission? You do. Julie does. Now, if you have a website there, it will take, in that chat box, will sell everything about that website, whatever it is. If you're selling cows, if you're selling fruits and vegetables, whatever you're selling, it will answer all the questions until it doesn't know. Then it will send that question over to you so that it can learn it. Once it learns it, you never have to answer it again, because the chat box will answer it. So it's really like hiring someone and having them 24 hours, 7 days a week, every day, 365 days a year, and they never turn in sick. They never call in. They just they're working every day for you. The beautiful thing is, I think it was Warren Buffett said, if you don't know how to make money when you're sleeping, you'll never be wealthy, something like that. And so this is a way to make money while you're sleeping. It's a beautiful thing. There's just so many advantages to Own Passive.
That's right. I have to learn a way how to make money when I'm sleeping, or I work until I die, because working in the farm is very hard. It is a very hard thing to do. So let me recap what you just said. Basically, On Passive helped me to bring my business out to the world. I'd be able to use On Passive to help me to do the things that I do every day, to eliminate some of the time that I have to spend in to run my business in terms of the admin part. And what you also said is that I can actually share this On Passive with my other friends, and then they get to use On Passive products, and they get to use that for 7 days free. And if they love what they're using and they buy on passive product, I get to receive some of the commission of it. So is that like an MLM, or is this company is an MLM? Is that network marketing? Because I've heard that. I'm trying to, do some online residual income, and I've heard some of that company out there.
Not at all. It's not a MLM. You don't have to recruit anyone to make money. It's also not a network marketing. It's neither one of those. We want to be very clear on that we are a true business, licensed and registered in 212 countries around the world. Now, can it be used by MLM? Can it be used by network marketing? Absolutely. They could put their system on and use ours, the platform or whatever, to bring them in, but it is not connected in any way whatsoever, shape, or form with MLM or network marketing. It's more a real business that pays you commission. So it's kind of like, Julie, if you were a life insurance salesman and you went out and you sold a life insurance policy, and you get paid every month for that life insurance policy, because people keep that life insurance policy up until they die. So if that lasts 50 years, well, you get 50 years of commission. That's the beautiful thing of this. That's the way this works. So the cool thing about it that I like to say is you will never go backwards and pay. So in other words, when you get so many apples this month, the next month you're going to have that many apples plus a few more, whatever you picked up that month. And it's going to be that much plus a few more apples. So you can keep building this all the way up, and no one will ever quit. For the simple fact, like with MLMs, people will quit because they have to pay a monthly subscription, or they have to buy all these products that sit in their garage and they can't sell or whatever, can't use, and they still have to buy. And then all of a sudden people start dropping off because they don't want to pay, that monthly fee. Well, then it comes to you. Well, you do the same thing. You drop off because you don't want to pay the monthly fee. Well, guess what? With this one, there's never a monthly fee. After that initial first time payment, you never pay again out of your pocket. It's just always out of profit. A beautiful system, man. I don't know why someone didn't think of it before, but Ash is a genius.
Wow, that's so lovely. So so I have 2 kids and I have a bunch of grandkids, right? And I know my kid's going to go through college very soon. Their parents are not doing really, so I really want to do something for my grandkids, because obviously I've been in the farm. I'm working very hard, and money is not just to cover everything. And kids are going to college. College nowadays is very expensive. I wanted to ask you, it's only $97. I can afford $97. Can I buy founder positions for my grandkids, for my kids? They don't really have a business. How does that help them? I mean, first of all, can I buy them?
Absolutely. Beautiful question, Julie. Actually, remember, you don't have to have a business. You don't have to have anything. The only thing that you do need to get another spot is a different email address. It has to have its own separate email address. So each spot has an email address. You can purchase as many spots as you want to. In other words, you could purchase a spot and call it insurance, and let that spot pay for your insurance. You could buy a spot and call it homeless. And then whenever you see a homeless person, you buy them a spot and put them underneath there. Remember, whatever you give away, it grows that spot so much bigger. But the cool thing about it is you are buying generational wealth. So you're creating a legacy that your children, your grandchildren will never have to worry about money. They won't have to worry about anything because they will be living abundantly. And remember, time freedom is the best thing you can have, because either normally you work so hard and you got a lot of money, but you don't have time to spend it. Or you got a lot of time because you don't work, but you don't have no money, so you can't go no place. So it's kind of a catch-22. The beautiful thing about this one is you're going to have both. You're going to have money that comes in. Those apples are going to come in every month, and if you got extra apples and you give it away, guess what? It even grows bigger. It's the most wonderful thing you've ever seen, and it creates generational wealth. So in other words, when you pass on, it does not stop. You just will it over to your children or whoever you want to will it over to, and they keep getting that money it's not even like every month. It is actually paid on time. You can take out your money anytime you want to. If you want to take it out every 15 minutes, you can do that. Every 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's your money. It's just like a world bank. I like to say that old wallet is like a world bank.
So, wow, that's very cool. Well, thank you, Milo. Thanks so much for spending some time answering a couple of my questions. I mean, I don't want to keep you any longer. So I appreciate you sharing with me how OnPassive can help with me as a farmer and then help with my little town. Thank you so much for watching. And
well, thanks, Julie. Thanks for having me on the show or discussing it with us. It will help anyone, but it will help farmers in rural towns, and hope this helps out. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. There you have it, everyone. We just covered a topic that we got requested to do, how OnPassive can help with farmers. Hope it helps. Thanks so much for watching. Always appreciate your time being here watching Julie and Milo show. Go to julieandmilo.com for more stories, more how OnPassive can help. As always, stay well, stay healthy, and stay alive. Good night from Orange County, California.
Good night from Nashville.
Listen to the stories and how they tell.